Hey, it's David.
Hey, it's Tim.
It's David too. Two.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, it's Douglas.
And we're Worth It Fridays. What the nani?
I like that.
That overkill. That overkill. This guy's a John Wick.
Alrighty. Welcome back to Worth It Fridays, where this episode we're talking about part 3 or season 3 of Cobra Kai. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you guys should watch season 1, then come back to season 2, maybe. Or if you've seen it all, then hopefully you'll enjoy what we have to say about season 3, because dang, is it still a good show. And I still want to maybe rewatch it sometime, just for the heck of it. But, just to introduce everyone, I'm Tim. We have 2 Davids in here, so we have DT. Wave your hand.
DT here.
Alright, we have DC. And we have Doug. Sweet, so welcome back. We are missing one person, unfortunately, but the show must go on. So, must continue.
Yeah.
This is a disclaimer. If you guys haven't seen season 3 yet, then you guys should go watch Cobra Kai in general, because it's a really good show. And the rest of this will probably have spoilers and maybe some footage of here and there. So, hope you guys enjoy. Otherwise, you've been warned, yes.
You've been warned.
So, just to get right into it, what is everyone's favorite moment in season 3?
I would say my favorite moment is when Miguel was doing Johnny's what is it called?
Physio.
Physiotherapy. Yeah. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? But I thought it was funny how he's like, hey, let's put Miguel's pants on fire and force him to jump up and like get rid of the fire.
I definitely like how he told like a Chinese tale to kind of like distract him. And he's like, how does that make sense? And then he's like, oh, by the way, it's because of this. And it's like, what the?
Yeah. And then what else did he do?
Like made him like going like on a wooden, it's like a wooden plate, like a long wooden plate, and then made him walk. Was it with
like,
crutches on?
Plank, right?
Yeah, the plank. Oh, the plank. Yeah, was it plank? I can't remember.
I think
Was-
it was.
Yeah, they made him walk with crutches, and then if he falls, he falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some crazy physio on his back, and he falls on his back. I was like, wow, this is
I was like,
next level physio. Yeah.
So dangerous. What else? Oh, that porn magazine when he was on like the second floor.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, hey buddy, if you want it, come grab it.
He's just like, I could just like find fake pictures of these like online, right? And he's like, that's not the point.
Oh. That's not the point. Oh. Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite moments. Just because just watching the first episode and like knowing how season 2 ended was like pretty devastating. So going back, I was like thinking, oh shoot, like, is Miguel gonna come back? Is he gonna be normal? Just because usually falls like that, there's a high chance that you don't really come back from walking again or doing any activities like that.
Yeah, it's like
So-
that comment like that cop made when Johnny was in the holding cell or whatever. And like he overhears like the kid in the coma, and he's like,
Mhm.
how's he doing? And he's like, he's probably dead by now. Like no one's in a coma for like 3 weeks or whatever and is still alive.
Oh, the pressure.
What was the actual time frame that he started walking? Did they even say?
No, it's kind of like a montage.
It was like a
month? 3 months?
Yeah, I guess they never really put a time frame on that.
Yeah,
It
'cause-
happened pretty quick.
Yeah, I'd say maybe
Yeah.
like a week. It's maybe like a week or 2 or something even. It's pretty quick.
Well, he was in a coma for a while, right? And then he woke up, and then found out the news, and then that therapy started. So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty quick though. Well, good for him though.
It was super quick. Like I felt like okay, maybe it was a bit unrealistic in a sense, but
Maybe for the time frame of the show.
Yeah, like how long do you want him to be out on
Yeah.
two?
I did find it cool how he like they gave him kind of like a not like a flashback or memory, but like kind of like a like a they visualized his challenge of trying to get back like out of the coma by like having like a fight
yeah.
tournament thing going on.
All right, yeah.
Do you think that's true? When people are in coma, they just relive their most epic moment of their life, but trying to finish that moment.
Is it true like to also like you also like you don't want to say like very like you want to like have like very confident words like being like you can like because there were two perspectives in how like Carmen or Miguel's family and then like how Johnny was trying to like get him to kind of like get out of the coma kind of style. I'm just wondering if that's a true part. Where Johnny was kind of like, like you better get up and start walking and stuff. Where like Carmen was like, oh, don't worry, you can do this and stuff. I wonder if that's true.
No, a lot of people said it's usually people in coma, they can still hear things, but
It's like you want them to like fight, kind of.
can I keep fighting, like trying to bring them back to the current reality world instead of their subconscious world. But I don't know. But
Do we know what people say? Like, do people say like they're like in this dream world kind of thing, or
actually
they,
don't
like-
know if they remember. So I feel like it's like subconscious, right?
Yeah, 'cause I
Maybe.
was thinking about it. When I had like my kidney stone surgery, and then they put that anesthetic on me and I had to breathe it in. But you
Nice.
like black out.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was trying to think if I like remember any or if I dreamed about anything, but I didn't. I honestly had no recollection.
It's
like a blip.
a blip.
It's a blip.
I just remember like breathing it, and then I wake up, and then I'm just in this bed, and that's it. Like I'm done.
Yeah,
I don't
that was
know.
me too. When I got my wisdom teeth pulled out too.
Yeah, so I had the same experience with my wisdom teeth taken out too.
Hmm.
Like I don't remember or even thought that I was dreaming or anything. It was just I just was knocked out kind of thing.
I guess that's like some sort of state of sleep that like if once you're like there, it's kind of like you just don't remember anything. You can't remember anything. Your brain just like blocks it out.
Yeah.
Maybe the brain knows like you're in some sort of danger.
You just open and stuff. I'll wake up.
And that's what
those
Cobra.
stories where, like those horror stories where they like wake up and then they're like, but they can't move, but they know that they're cutting them.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
That'd be scary.
Oh, that was like a Jessica Alba movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awake.
Awake.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Cobra Kai here.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that season 3 starts pretty much right after and the end of season 2 where so the fight happens, we know Miguel breaks his back unfortunately, and now it's kind of like we see everything kind of like unfolding. So it's in the news. Cops are after Robbie because he ran away. All the kids that were in the fight got suspended. So it's like this is like the most dramatic fight, and we have Sam, who was our last episode. We were all kind of like, or at least Matt and was it Matt and David? One of you, or at least a few of us were kind of like making an enemy out of Sam. Like Sam's not that great. Sam's not that good.
Yeah, but she did some shady stuff, right? Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think she's innocent for sure.
I still feel bad, like later on in the season, but there's a moment where I'm like, oh, this is Sam's fault. Like, why is this happening, kind of thing. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, feel bad for Robbie. Would you guys run away?
For Robbie.
Would you guys run? Would you just pick some dude off, or would you stay?
That's hard.
It's hard, right?
And his shoes, maybe, because everyone like hated him.
Yeah.
Everyone like neglected him. So I don't know. I see running away was an option.
That's true, and that's his first impression of his first day of school.
Yeah, his first day of school.
He already got to fight. don't know
But
why you would run away. I think he made it worse for sure.
He did.
He did make it worse.
Yeah,
Became like a fugitive.
Yeah.
yeah, he was. Yeah,
I wonder if he could have said like, "Oh, it was an accident." They're just fighting, and then he just fell off. He didn't mean to.
that's true. There was no witnesses, right?
I mean,
With,
weren't the kids
yeah.
upstairs though?
There's a crowd.
Yeah, there's a
Oh, yeah, I
crowd.
guess so. I
crowd.
guess so, but in a show like this, they don't really matter, right? There's no cops stopping anything.
I guess if he stayed, he could have been like, yeah. But I feel like everyone at that point, like the school and everyone would have kind of figured like, oh, he's kind of getting away with that, in a sense.
That's true, yeah. True, yeah. He's smart though. He cut his hair. His haircut was kind of hard to recognize him. I was like, is that Robbie?
Still a
With short
caravan.
hair?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a little caravan. That's smart.
He tried to be
smart.
clever
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
too. He stole an old car that he thought Daniel wouldn't recognize.
Oh yeah,
And
that was
he-
that was good.
Yeah, and then he chucked out that chip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the GPS tracker.
The GPS tracker.
Is that what all car dealerships have? They have trackers in there. I guess that makes sense actually, but
Some cars do for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
So technically, when Daniel sells the car to them, does he take out the GPS tracker? Or he's like, nah, I'm just gonna keep it.
Oh my god.
Watch you drive his car.
If Robbie didn't run away, then we wouldn't have that moment where Johnny and Daniel will team up to look for him.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember that crazy fight in the garage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that was sick.
That was a pretty good fight. I was like, yeah. Former Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do working together, fighting a boy. And then in the end, I think they still hate each other and they fought each other a little bit.
They fought each other
Well,
because
yeah.
Didn't they separate after? Because they were getting to. Is that what happened? Right after they got into that fight, they went on separate ways.
I think it's because
Yep.
Miguel woke up or something.
Yeah, Miguel woke up, so he heard the news, and then Danny's like, "I'll keep going, fighting Robbie." But again, I felt like that was a hard decision for Johnny, right? Because he's like, "Oh, Miguel woke up, but my son is missing. Who do I side?"
Oh, and I guess Daniel didn't really want to fight in the first place.
Right?
Wait, I thought he had to choose because he was visiting Robbie, or was that? So he did it twice.
Yeah, I think he did it twice.
I think Johnny couldn't visit in the first place was because of some jail thing. So then that's why he went to his friend, the not priest.
Wait, no, that's because he was
Right?
visiting, right?
Yeah, he wanted to visit him, but then in the end, he didn't even show up, right?
Yeah. But he chose Miguel because Miguel was waking up.
Yeah.
But that was not. That was when Robbie was in jail.
See, if I was Johnny, I don't think he should have done that. I think it's like Miguel has family to at least see him wake up.
Yeah.
And Robbie has no one,
Oh
and
my
he's in
gosh.
jail. So it's kind
Yeah.
of funny in a sense.
Oh
I know
yeah.
it's true what you said there. It's poor Robbie. Like everything bad happened to him this season.
Yep. Thought he can trust Daniel once Daniel found him, and then go to the mom's rehab place.
Yeah.
We got
He's like,
set
"Hey,
up.
your mom's looking for you," and then boom, cops are around. They're like, "Oh, what the?" It's like, "Yo, you been caught, son."
I think that also the side comment is like, wow, that's a really nice rehab place.
Yeah.
It is a nice rehab place. Like, for someone who works in the mental health field here, I was like, it's a nice place to recover.
I think all those places are like privatized, right? Like, so you can go
Yeah.
like to a really good one if you have the money, I guess.
The money.
True. That's true.
Monies.
Yeah. Yep. So I felt bad for Robbie there. Betrayal. Can't trust Daniel anymore. Go to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then his dad doesn't come.
Nope. Doesn't come at all.
And then his girlfriend leaves him for another man.
Yeah. Right back to Miguel. But
Right back to Miguel.
I'm still a Sam and Miguel fan, so I was happy about that too.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So like, he definitely got the short end of the stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had a rough season.
And then now he's in Cobra Kai.
Yep. Which I don't blame him.
It's like he
Blame
just
him
wanted
to
a
go
place to
Cobra
stay
Kai.
too, right? So he just took whatever option.
Yep.
But then Kreese had other plans.
Yeah, Kreese is like grandpa now, right? Grandpa
Oh, yeah.
Kreese. Grandpa Kreese. Yeah.
Grandpa Kreese.
Grandpa Kreese.
Oh,
Remember.
we didn't go over everyone's favorite moments yet. Doug, what's your favorite moment?
Well, it is the physio, like Johnny's physio.
Oh.
But I also like there was this one scene, the car wash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the funniest scene. Like I had to pause it 'cause I was laughing so hard. So they were doing like a charity for
Miguel.
Miguel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So girls were like washing, and then the guys, and then this car pulled up with like a bunch of teenage boys. They were expecting like girls to clean. And then like who's the big kid, the big black kid? What's his name again?
Name again? I forget.
Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Not Damien, is
I
it?
was gonna say Mitch, but I think Mitch is the white one, right?
Mitch's friend. Mitch's friend. But yeah,
That's his friend.
so he's like all naked. So and then after like the car wash, they all like count up the cash, put it in the bag, and then for some reason they gave it to the weakest character, the Asian kid. Asian guy's name?
Oh yeah.
Like, the smallest, the weakest one. All this cash,
And no one
He's like-
escorted him.
and they just trusted
no one
him with all that
escorted
cash, and then he got robbed by Hawk. I was like, I laughed so hard.
They made so much. They got so much money too from that car wash. Oh, the funniest part is when in the car wash too is when those guys wanted the girls to.
Yeah.
That's the moment.
Yeah,
And then it was the guy.
Hey,
like,
baby.
guys-
Hey, guys.
yeah.
What the?
His body on the window,
yeah.
exposed.
And then- And
Full on body.
it's something like cringy. Remember Moon? She was a feminine, right?
yeah.
You're like, wait, doesn't this like contradict your view? And she's like, I think my body's like for use, or for,
Yeah.
I forgot what she said, but it's so cringe. Look, I don't know.
She's
Ooh,
one
weird.
interesting character.
She has the weirdest. Yeah, she is the weirdest character. I feel like
Yeah.
they're not really using her.
Like a hippie, but like a really weird hippie.
She's like it's kind of like a filler. Just like add a little comedy there or
Side character.
filling spot. Like, hey, yeah.
She's definitely like a minor character. Like she's not really in it.
Yeah.
No.
You don't care much.
At least not after like Hawk and Moon break up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was sad.
that
Oh,
was,
Hawk.
that was the saddest part of season 2 because she chose someone else.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hawk.
Wasn't she
girl.
also like a main antagonist as well in the like first season with like Yasmin or something?
Or like the
Yeah.
typical popular
Oh,
high school girl.
Man. She ain't popular enough.
I think they all
Or-
changed. Yeah. They think about it, they all changed. Sam, Yasmin, and Moon
Well,
in a bit.
Yeah.
Yasmin's
Yeah.
like hooking up with Dimitri of all people.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy Dimitri.
You're like, wow.
This girl.
Just because he knows karate, all of a sudden he gets the girl.
And the Lego setup.
the Lego.
Lego set up.
It was actually
Yeah.
pretty cool. And then Hawk became a
Hawk
It's
was a
like-
jerk.
yeah. Dimitri was like, it took me 3 weeks to build this, and then Hawk was like, it took me 3 seconds to smash it. Wow.
That counter.
What a guy.
What
Oh,
a
he's-
guy.
I should like Hawk's redemption this season.
I do like Hawk's redemption too. That was a good It's a good way for him to come back and a great way to show it how he came back. So let's forget.
Hawk was a douche in season 1 and 2. Bigger douche in season 3. So when he were they going like miniature golfing? Was it? I can't remember.
Yeah, they were partying in the like the
partying,
laser tag
Yeah,
area.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they had their own fight, and then it was like one of the first like
that was a serious fight.
yeah, that was serious.
Very serious. I think it all started. It all started because they were harassing that one guy, right? And then that one guy texted Sam, and Sam's like, "Yo, let's group up and counter."
Yeah.
Jump,
Yeah,
right?
So I was like, we can take him.
It's like okay.
And then like she froze. Like when she saw like her first glance at Tori, she like froze up, getting PTSD from like
PTSD.
her arm. You know,
Yeah.
the sound.
And she even saw Dimitri about to get his arm snapped, right?
Yeah,
And did not do anything.
Dude, I was like, Sam, do something, please.
Yeah.
You're like the leader of this, Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
Please.
That's
And she just froze up.
It's
You know,
funny how, so keep going. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You know, when Hawk was like, pinning Dimitri down, I was like, no way he's gonna do it. No way.
Yeah, that's what.
And then we saw like doubt in his face, in his eyes. You can feel like he's like doubting. Right? Should I do it or should I not? And then Tori's like, do it, do it, pussy. What do you-
Yeah, I was like, dang, Tori.
And then she's like a instigator.
Yeah, no mercy, right?
No
mercy.
mercy.
You gotta finish him.
You know, if you really think about it, Cobra Kai is pretty dark. In a sense that like when they fight, it's like, oh, this is like more than like just a regular school fight. Like when Tori had that whatever, what do you have?
A
I
little
guess?
spike.
Yeah.
Like, she cuts Sam, and then this one where with Dimitri, they actually break his arm.
It
It's just weird, right? It's not normal. It's like actually like, whoa, this has gone too far.
Yeah, it actually became like gangs and stuff within schools.
It's like karate gangs.
It's life or death situation here. Life or death situation.
Yeah, which is why like that city or whatever wanted to shut karate down, or at least shut the All Valley down, right?
Yeah.
No mercy.
It's like karate is not safe anymore, guys. We must.
That was such an awkward meeting. It's like just three of them sitting together arguing like kids, and then Amanda was like arguing, like shouting like a kid, like throwing like a tantrum.
Oh yeah, Amanda, it's so funny. That guy's a killer. That guy's messed up. Sit down, ma'am. Oh,
that's such a funny meeting.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. But going back to the arcade laser tag fight, I hate to admit it, but that moment with Sam, I just started to hate her even more because I'm like, you brought up this group, you got PTSD. I get it, you're stressed, but you have to be responsible. What's going on here? You literally just look at Dimitri in the face, like, sorry, boom, and it did nothing at all. So it's like, I hated her for that. So I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't blame her though. At the same time, why? I'm a fanboy for Dimitri, so.
Poor Dimitri.
Poor
For
Dimitri.
Dimitri. Yo, Dimitri got good and bad. Like he got Yasmin because that's the first girl he liked in season 1. He's just admiring her, and now he got her, and then he's learning how to fight, and then now his arm is broken. It's really sad. It's really sad his arm broken, but he got his friend back, so that's good, right? So.
Yeah, Dimitri's been struggling the whole show.
Yeah, I felt sympathy for the guy. Man. I felt bad for him. I'm good. He's getting good, but he has a broken arm, so.
Yeah, and it all led to the fight at Sam's house, where that's where Hawk was able to get his redemption.
Yeah.
Where they
How did that
up.
fight start? Was it that the little kid got thrown in the window?
Threw him through the window. It's like, oh, this guy could die. It's like, it was just funny because what was it? There was a cat. They thought there was a cat outside or something.
Yeah. So then the small one went to go check it out.
Like, what the heck? And then they just totally disrespected their house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole time I was like, dude, this is a nice house.
Right?
Like the fight was cool, but I was like, dude, no, not the house.
Anything but the house, guys.
Yeah.
I would have never expected the fight to be at the house, and like everything is just getting destroyed.
Yeah, it was like it totally caught me off guard because this was like a moment where I think they're trying to convince Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do to work together, kind of thing. So you're like, okay, it's just a meeting. They still hate each other, but and then all it takes is a little Asian kid getting thrown into the window, and then it just escalated from there. But by all means, that was a good fight too. Like I thought nothing can top the school fight in season 2, but like this was equivalent good in my opinion.
And this is like mid-season, if anything.
What was it? The Asian guy that got thrown through the window? It was Virgin, right? That got
Was it Virgin?
I think it was the
tiny
non-Asian
white
kid,
guy?
because I think the Asian kid was already complaining he got beat up with like holes in his shirt and stuff and everything.
Oh right.
Yeah,
So it was the other kid.
The car wash.
I just feel bad for the little guys, man. They're just getting wrecked.
Actually,
Yeah, getting whooped.
They're getting whooped so hard.
So funny though.
Yeah,
That was a good fight though.
that was a good fight. Yeah,
and Miguel, I keep saying Miguel, but
Miguel.
Miguel. But Miguel at that point, he's still recovering, and I mean, he knew how to fight, but like he's kind of like trying to gain his strength back, I guess.
Yeah, he got beat up. Holy.
I was worried about his like I don't think he was fully recovered, but the fact that they're just beating him that hard, I was like, he might get seriously injured again.
It's like he just started walking. Like right? He was just paralyzed and
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah.
That was good though. It
That
was
was a good fight.
entertaining.
Oh yeah, definitely very interesting.
DC, what is your favorite moment?
I really liked when Ali came back.
Oh,
Ali.
I thought it was super nostalgic, but well done, and I think it even like furthered the characters. Like it was interesting because at first when you're watching it, like it felt like they were teasing if she was coming. Like when Miguel was in the hospital, I honestly thought that she would be the doctor to like help him like walk again. But then they kept teasing, oh, there's that doctor, and then when she turned around, it wasn't her. So it was like, oh, maybe she won't come. And then the later episodes, they do show her come, show her there, and then I was like, yay! And then you don't know if like Johnny and her are gonna get together or not, but then you're like thinking about Carmen too, and like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But I thought it was good. Like I feel like they even showed why her and Daniel broke up, and I think it kind of could invite her to come back again. But if this was the last we see of her, I think that was like a good conclusion of her character.
It's a good goodbye. I felt it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I wish we got to see more of her, just because like they teased her so much, like from season 3 or season 2 to season 3, being like, oh, who's this character, with the whole friend requesting, right? And then like we didn't really see her until like kind of like halfway, kind of.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's like the end,
but,
yeah.
But they got her character in the right moment, especially when like Johnny and Carmen hit it off.
Yeah, because he thought maybe, if she came, then maybe Johnny would go with Ali instead. But then I was also hoping that.
I know. I was thinking Carmen.
Yeah.
I really thinking Carmen.
So, but no, I like that. It was good. And I like when they were sitting at the table too, and you could feel the tension a bit.
Like, what do I say?
It was just funny.
All of those moments of like long messages.
I think she said she was single, like she was getting divorced.
You're getting divorced.
Yeah, divorced. Yeah.
Yep.
All those.
Could be a chance later on, maybe, but I do like Johnny and Carmen.
Is everyone here more for Johnny and Carmen?
I am.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't watch Karate Kid, I'm like, yeah, Johnny and Carmen.
Yeah, but I like that. I really like that part. It was really good. It was like a good mix of nostalgia, and then also it made sense for the storyline too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Tim? What's your favorite moment?
I keep thinking it was a different season, but it's when he finally went to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
other Easter eggs of the two characters that we got to see come back,
Oh yes.
which were what's oh shoot, I forgot her name.
Is it Ozen?
Chosen was the other guy.
Chosen
Ozen's
and
the
then
dude.
I
Or
keep
chosen. Ozen, chosen.
chosen. He's the chosen one.
Chosen.
Kimiko? Kimi?
Something like that, yeah. Kimiko.
I know season 3 was recent, but I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. But I probably didn't get the full gist of it because I didn't watch Karate Kid 3, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I was like, oh, cool, Japan.
Yeah, it was one of the other things that like they showed from like in terms of trailers and stuff from season 2 to season 3, being like, oh, here's these characters coming, and I was like, oh wow, actually, be interesting to see how they olden up.
And also
Yeah.
the little girl that he helped, remember? On the
Oh yeah, that's right.
during the storm.
During the storm,
She's all like grown up. She's like the director of marketing.
Yeah,
think.
saved his auto
the
body.
savior of his.
Yeah. So I guess it like
Leadership.
turn like karma.
He's like, I got you. I got you.
30 years from now, I got you.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, yeah, the moment with Chosen and Daniel when they were fighting,
Yeah.
and he got the pressure points or whatever, and then it's like holding the nose, and it's just like, I've been waiting to do this like ever since then, and I'm like, oh snap, and it's like honk.
troll.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was
He was
like,
like when you first see him, he's like really really serious, right?
yeah.
He seems like a pretty tense character. I was like, whoa.
I guess he his humor now, you know.
Yeah, that was sick. And then revealing more secrets of Miyagi-Do, saying that his uncle, I think he said, was like a student from Miyagi. So he taught Chosen, and at some cases saying like, oh, you have to the extent like learn how to disable them because you gotta defend your place or whatever.
It's not all about defense now, right? They got some aggressive moves now.
Yeah,
That was a pretty cool move though.
man. If those
It was.
To numb their limbs.
That's
take
crazy,
away
though.
their-
knowing pressure points, you can just be like, can't move arm.
Is it real? Do you guys think it's real?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I feel like
There's pressure points, right? I don't know, like disable you.
It definitely
Yeah,
wanted.
I don't know.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's not like
I mean, it's not like what those needles and like those spa things do. Like they go for the pressure
Acupuncture?
point. Yeah.
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
I have no clue how they work.
It's supposed to. I think it's supposed to like to
Relieve
help it
pain, right?
stimulate. Yeah, stimulated to relieve pain.
I don't know.
I think
We get it one day.
It's an Asian thing.
it's an Asian thing.
Asian, yeah, Asian
All like
medicine.
anime and like Asian shows or movies, like they always just go like know some pressure point. They're like cha, and it's just like
Or the-
yeah.
Mr.
Oh yeah,
Miyagi's,
Mr. Miyagi with the nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah, and then we get to see that in action when Daniel does the whole new defense moves, pressure points with on crease when things get out of hand.
Oh, that was pretty epic.
That was an epic fight.
That was an epic fight.
I was like, oh man, things are getting like super serious. Like they're down
That
to
was,
kill
like,
each
right
other.
after, the house fight, right? That was
Yeah,
right
yeah.
after.
Like he confronts,
Yeah, right
like he
after.
learns about the fight, and then like he's like, this thing has to stop, and then he just goes for it.
Yeah, the fight against Johnny and Kreese, that was like we waited all like season for that.
Yeah.
Johnny versus Kreese, and then Daniel versus Kreese.
You can even say like we waited like for so long. 'Cause even in the movies, you always wanted Kreese and stuff. You know, because even in that I think Karate Kid Part 3, like when they kind of like betray Daniel, because Daniel joins Cobra Kai for a bit, and then they kind of like betray him in the end. So then they beat him up and stuff. So it was cool, like that. Oh, okay, now they have like Daniel finally gets to fight Kreese, and it felt so good. Like
Yeah.
he just built up like for so long, and they got to actually fight. So that was good. That
It was a
really
good fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Johnny versus Robbie.
Oh, that was.
Oh,
That was
he just-
Johnny
pointed-
wrecked him so
He wrecked
hard.
him.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
threw him
want to
to the
hit
locker?
you.
Oh,
And
I'm
he's-
sorry.
It's like, he just knocked him out. Like, oh
Yeah.
shoot.
No chance.
Again, I feel bad for Robbie now. He just got wrecked.
Oh,
right?
yeah, his dad.
He just keeps getting. He just keeps getting wrecked and wrecked.
Gets out of jail, has a place to stay, gets beat up by his dad again.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
So funny.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting how this transitions into season 4, I think, too, as we kind of get new arcs now with like Tori and Robbie in a sense. I mean, Tori's kind of more like she is now the champion of Cobra Kai, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, the leader, I mean?
Leadership.
Robbie's the
Like the
leader.
strongest.
They're pretty tied, Robbie and Tori. They're pretty tied. Right.
Yeah, because before it was Miguel and Tori.
That's true. Yeah,
Higher
yeah.
ranks. But now Miguel went to Eagle Fang. Yeah, Eagle Fang. Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So, yeah, in season 4, yeah, it seems like Robbie and Tori are kind of having very similarities, and
Yeah, 'cause-
now they're on the same side. So,
Because they were the ones who I guess got punished the most after the school fight, which is all the
True.
blame
that's
went onto
true.
them.
That's true.
They were punished the most that they'll fall into each other's arms.
It's like, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you too. Let's support each other, guys.
Are they gonna be couples?
And a couple, Robbie, Tori.
Such an evil couple.
But I feel like they have to make, I don't know,
I don't know. I ship them. I'm not sure.
like a kind of a villain so that we would cheer for Miguel and Sam to get back together.
Hmm.
Unless people like that tension.
The
But
tension
then
is
I'm
good.
kind of with you, David. Like I feel like, oh man, they really messed up Robbie's character in a sense too. It's like, everything just falls apart. Where it looked like everything was going so good, and man,
Yeah.
poor Robbie.
Yeah, I think the only happy moment I noticed with Robbie in season 3 is when he was helping the Cobra Kai steal a snake at the zoo, I think, for Sensei Kreese. And then, was it Kyler? Yeah, Tyler done goof. And then Robbie was happy because he actually did something for Cobra Kai. And I think that was the only happy moment. And then everything else just goes down there. So Cobra Kai is his home now.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like even after he gets out of jail and Johnny and Daniel are there, and he's like, I don't want to see any of you.
Yeah.
I remember Dad never showed up for a meeting, and he tried to show up during his community service.
Yeah.
Well, he spilled the pot of like
Yeah,
chili or something. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, man.
And then in jail, he was like fighting against those bullies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Like
rough.
he had a good time. It was just like so many bad things would happen.
I think
Yeah,
he
the-
striked first, right? That's the first time he strike first.
Yeah, he took the lesson after
Right.
Kreese visited him, being like, you just gotta strike first.
Strike first, right? Yeah. So I think that's where you can definitely see Robbie slowly following the steps of Cobra Kai. So, and even Kreese is a better dad than Johnny is.
Oh damn!
You know what? That's
You could argue that because like
Yeah.
Johnny's really been there, right? Like
he's
it's like-
actually never been there. Yeah, you're right.
He's
Johnny's
never been
actually
there. Only Johnny's friend came, like the,
The
priest
priest?
guy, right?
The priest.
Yeah, the priest, the pastor guy.
pastor.
The pastor.
Oh, pastor. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pastor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he even came to see Johnny to support. No, not Johnny. Robbie to support Johnny to see
Yeah.
his son. But Johnny didn't even show up. So I would say I think Kreese is a better dad.
That sounds weird, but kind of true.
Better. Oh, grandpa. Yeah, he's a grandpa.
So
Yeah. That's,
if you were in his position where you got news that Miguel was Miguel has awaken,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
you also needed to go visit your son. Like, what would you pick? What would you guys pick?
Okay, in his situation, he was already in the hospital, and like Carmen and the mom was like begging, pretty much. You should be there, You should be there for Miguel. I don't know. He was already there, and then like Carmen like was like telling him, I don't know. It's kind of hard.
It's tough because Johnny pretty much raised Miguel from season 1, so you kind of see how he progressed, and knowing that he felt responsible for what happened.
Oh yeah,
the fault, because technically he thinks it's him, right? He's
Right.
like, oh, I'm the one to train him and show him like, well, you don't have to like show mercy, at least some kind of honor, right? And then he fell. So, but at the same time, he neglected Robbie for the first 18 years of Robbie's life. And then now he's like, oh, I feel good, so I'm gonna try help. But then it's really hard to say, but
It's like he made the right choice, essentially.
I don't know if there's a right.
I don't know.
choice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's right or wrong.
I think he made the wrong one.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I say he already made plan for Robbie. He should commit to the plan. Miguel, he's going to be in the hospital safe and sound, right? And he has family support, right? You can just go.
That's true. Too. It's like he's in jail, and Miguel has a family, and he's safe in the hospital. So
Exactly.
It's not like he can just go back and just like, all right, we'll see you later, Robbie, because he probably won't meet with him for that long. So see you later, Robbie. I'm gonna go see Miguel after.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I don't know. That's like 18 years of neglect. Okay, maybe a few hours. I can't see Miguel. I don't know. I think if you compare it that way, like I think, yeah, like I can understand why Robbie hates him.
Yeah, like I don't know if Johnny promised. I don't know if Johnny promised that he'll be there for Miguel when he wakes up. I don't think he did. He just got the news, right?
Yeah, he just got the news. He never.
Yeah, he just got the news. He didn't make any promises.
He was like
made a
sneaking
promise to
in.
Robbie. Oh yeah, he's sneaking in. Dr. Nguyen, right?
Dr. Nguyen. Guyan, yeah.
You don't look like a doctor. Never mind.
And I'm pretty sure Miguel would have understood if Johnny wasn't there.
Yeah.
He
He
was
mad.
angry at first.
Yeah, he was
though.
mad. Yeah.
I guess. But still, I mean,
He woke up.
Understandable.
He's like, I followed what you said. I showed mercy, and now I can't walk. I never want to see you again. So yeah, I guess in the end, yeah,
He could have waited, I guess.
he could have waited.
He could have waited.
he keeps like hanging out with Miguel anyways, like helping him try to walk, and he couldn't even visit Robbie once.
Yeah,
Not
dad of the
even
year.
once. Dad of the year.
Like, okay.
Yeah, Cobra Kai taught me Kreese is the better dad.
You can even say the pastor was the better
Yeah,
one.
that's true, the pastor.
He actually went.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Well,
try to
Daniel,
know who Robbie is. He's like,
Daniel was good, but then he betrayed him.
yeah, poor Daniel. No, Daniel too. I feel like Daniel should have done something too.
That's true, yeah.
Like he could have. Well, did he try to visit? I forget.
I don't think he visited because Daniel.
wanted
Oh, sorry.
respect.
Yeah, Robbie was just like, don't even try visiting me or whatever.
Okay.
And I think to respect him, he's like, okay, fine.
No one did.
Just the pastor and Kreese. That's father figure.
My mom is in rehab and my dad is with another boy.
With another boy.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him. It sucks.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
So speaking of Kreese, I think we can kind of maybe end our episode with this Kreese conversation. But so Kreese and his backstory. So we've if anyone has watched the older movies, you've seen him as like the peer karate sensei, building up Cobra Kai, and then introducing Kreese in season 2. He's kind of like we all suspect, oh, he's gonna be the guy that brings back Cobra Kai again. And then he kind of goes into this, like, we kind of learn more about him and stuff like that. And then now, season 3, we get a whole flashback of when he was like in the war. So I just want to see what you guys' thoughts on like his backstory, and we can also, yeah.
It feels like it's one of those villain arcs where you're like, he's the bad guy, but then once you know his background, so you're like, oh, there's a reason why he's a bad guy. So for me, I kind of don't blame him for thinking for creating Cobra Kai, just because what he's been through. Like what he got a girl. Oh no, he was bullied, right? Yeah, he was
Worked as a waiter.
Yeah, worked as a waiter, getting bullied by the jocks, and then he met a girl, which is nice, and then goes to war in Vietnam, and then he goes into a special op training or mission because he's that good, and then throughout the whole thing, you just find out that it's a bad thing where his girl passes away, and the leader of the whole squad doesn't tell him, and then there's the snake pit thing and all this stuff, and it's like, oh my god, this is horrible. There's nothing good coming out of this. I know it's war, but there's no literally Kreese had nothing to look forward to go back to after the war, after that incident. So I don't know, I felt bad for the guy, and now I kind of understand where strike first, strike hard, and no mercy come from, because it makes sense during the time of the war. You got to do what you got to do to survive. So from there, I kind of agreed with Cobra Kai in some such situations. It makes sense though, right? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I kind of agree with everyone. I liked how they made him complex. All the characters are complex. You can cheer for Kreese. There's some things that Kreese does good, like when he helped Tori, and then
with the pedophile.
Pedophile. Predator. Is it pedophile?
Predator. Yeah, I mean Predator.
Whatever. Right? He was gonna cut his fingers off. Oh my god.
Is it the cigar cutter?
Cigar cutter.
Yeah. Messed up. And then Kreese takes the place of someone else, right? It was supposed to be. Wasn't it supposed to be Silver that was supposed to fight, or no? I forget now.
Yes, during the war, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Silver was supposed to be taken for the snake pit fight.
Right. And anxiety and so he. I don't know. There's some good parts of it, but you could just you could tell that I'd be angry too, because his fiance died car accident.
I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
And then the guy didn't even tell.
I know.
It's like a bedroom. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah.
What were you saying, David?
No, I just I'm kind of the same way. I don't blame him for being that way. I can understand why. I guess it just does that make it right though?
Why? I don't know. Yeah. Would you guys, if you're in Kreese's situation where you had to choose to save that guy that's hanging on the cliff of the snake pit, would you do the same what Kreese did? Just kick him off the cliff?
I think because that commander or the so-called commander guy is just like every man for himself,
Yeah.
So then
and then rescue helicopters come.
Yeah.
Save me.
The war is over, Johnny. Or is that Chris?
I think he had to do it, because if he didn't, if he showed mercy, he would have pretty much ended up like Miguel, right? Down the pit. So it's kind of yeah.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
So I guess, because the commander didn't show any mercy, right?
No, he did not.
He's going for kill.
Yeah.
So I understand what Kreese did.
I think I would have done it too.
Yeah.
Just to survive.
Yeah, just for survival.
Gotta kill him, and then I'd probably be mad that he didn't tell me that Beyonce died. So it's probably revenge partially, and then
That's
also
true.
Survival.
I feel like if the commander guy didn't say every man for himself, maybe I would have chosen the other option. But I agree with the rest of you. Yeah, I would have done it too, just to be sure.
There's just so many ethical dilemmas going on in this show. It's just so hard.
Complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a regular teen show. I think it's very well made,
It's well made, yeah.
well done.
Good story, yeah. So knowing his past now, like, does that change your perspective on Kreese, or do you guys still see him as the bad guy?
He's still the bad guy, you know, like what David said. No, we understand him, but we don't think it's right. Like what makes it right? His actions.
Yeah, he's like a complex character where it's like I still think you need that villain though. That they were all like just like if we're always just having like tension of who to cheer for, I think it would make the show. That's why I think they're making Robbie into a kind of like a I don't know, villain a little bit.
He's joining the dark side.
Maybe
Yeah.
so that we could cheer for we're okay with Sam and Miguel. But I think we've always been wanting Sam and Miguel anyway.
Yeah, I think naturally
I guess
that
that's
makes
true, yeah.
sense.
It just sucks with Robbie because like you see this redemption arc and then like everything just falls apart after he just kicks Miguel. And I mean they were in a fight though, so
Yeah. I also feel like having Robbie as the new bad guy supposedly is I guess gives another reason why Johnny can't like kind of just quit the karate.
yeah.
True.
But it sucks though. It keeps pinning Johnny and him against each other. Like, no matter what happens, they can't catch a break. No,
Yeah.
like, their dojos are fighting against each other.
It's gonna be that like Johnny wins the All Valley, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Yeah. At what cost?
Oh.
Again. You know what was good too is that soccer match too. I thought that
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that soccer match.
it was just stupid. It's like everyone's just like everyone's just like kicking
Just fighting each other.
Yeah.
Hey, it was legal. It's legal to do that, right?
Yeah, you can act.
It's
It
not
was just
karate,
so
it's soccer.
I feel like
Just
that's a
like
little too real to sports. Oh, I just love how like they kind of dramatize some of the actions. Just like, you know, like they're gonna headbutt the ball, but then instead of headbutting the ball, they just headbutt the guy instead.
Sorry.
I think that's what made it so funny because it's just like it was so comical in a sense.
Yeah.
And then Dimitri's like, you know, he's definitely the weakest link, but he's also in it. It's just
Yeah.
good. It was funny.
So good. Yeah.
I guess that's the end of season 3. Is they team up and then Kreese calls his someone.
Who is that someone?
Who is that someone?
Any guesses?
Mr. Silver?
Boyfriend.
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 His past boyfriend. No, I think it's Terry. I think it's Terry Silver.
Because he said he does owe him one, right? During the
Any
war.
time in his life.
Flashback, yeah. It's like, I guess like 40, 50 years later.
But that's the thing, though. Like, if it's Terry Silver, then if he owed him, then didn't he get him back in
Like,
Karate Kid
in the movie
3?
3.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, didn't Terry help him out in Karate Kid 3? So
Actually, now that if you bring that up, that does kind of change.
Who else
who
would it be?
But yeah.
Who
but
else?
then in the scene in the past during the Vietnam, you see Terry saying, "Hey, I owe you one," right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's a
Like,
reason
they
why
really
they
emphasize-
mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like very like there.
So it has to be him then, right?
I'll say it's him. Like I can't think of anyone else. Like I don't know.
It's Kreese's other brother.
He has a
Kreese's other brother.
John Cena.
Like, Furious. John Cena.
John
John
Cena.
Cena.
John Cena's the brother.
That's be a cameo. Swink.
Yo, it's got Vin Diesel in there too.
I get Vin Diesel in there.
I think it's Terry for sure. I think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
It
it
just
has to be
makes
Terry.
sense. Like who else would it be? Unless
Exactly.
it's like, oh no, it can't.
Oh, Jackie Chan.
Jackie
Jackie Chan went rogue.
How crazy would the series be if like they bring back Jaden Smith,
No,
and Jackie Chan?
he should not be part of this canon.
Chan.
That's going too far.
It's not
Be like
even
Endgame.
Miyagi though.
It's not Miyagi though. Is that what you say, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
I feel like they could still do it, like especially when the All Valley comes. You just see like Jackie
Oh
Chan
my
and
goodness.
Jaden.
Yeah, but they're like consider another dojo.
Yeah, they did consider another dojo.
I know, yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be
What a
funny.
cro-
as a joke.
What a crossover.
That'd be pretty cool.
But in that Karate Kid, it wasn't it Kung Fu that they were teaching,
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Because it was in China, yes.
right?
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I'll be
Oh,
karate and
what-
kung fu are different though, right?
Karate is Japanese, Kung Fu is Chinese.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there you go. Yeah, there's a huge difference. So
So I guess not.
It was a
And
good
JD
series.
Smith would be really old.
yeah.
I guess he wouldn't be in the All Valley, huh? Under 18 All Valley.
He would be there.
Yeah, he won't. He can't.
All right. Well, one last speculation, but what do you guys think if Hilary Swank came back?
Oh, that's the one that Chris called, right? For some reason, Hilary Swank just went rogue.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
like, hey,
Why
I
would
got
he
you.
join? Why would he join Cobra Kai? She's like
She
under.
got jealous of Daniel because Mr. Miyagi loved Daniel, but not her. And she thought that she was the filler. So she went to Cobra Kai and then trained by Chris. And then she moved on with her life. And then she's like, hey, I owe you one.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. All these cameos, like bringing back like these old actors back. I wouldn't be surprised.
They could bring her back, but I just don't know if she could like just be part of like join Cobra Kai, and
She'd be really old.
she's a bit older too.
Yeah. Maybe like a coach. She'd be like a coach or sensei.
Like
I
a
mean,
sensei.
Sensei.
Say or something. I don't think there's anyone else that they could bring back.
The bullies from Hilary Swank's movie.
Yeah, that one. But that's it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most notably Hilary Swank if she comes back. That'd be funny.
That'd be awesome.
I feel like they would.
Just bring her back as a coach into the All Valley. Like she's there with like
Yeah.
students, her
You're
own
like, what?
students.
Her own dojo.
Yeah. When did Miyagi-Do come back?
Girlfriend.
That'd be cool.
Oh.
Wow, season 4 would be. Yeah, I'm excited for season 4. We have like Miyagi with Eco Fangs combining. Finally, Johnny and Daniel are working together.
Yes.
It's true,
yes.
for
Like,
once.
that's all we've been waiting for. Like
It's
after
true.
30 years, 34 years.
The last scene when they're wearing their headbands in Miyagi Dojo and both of them are together. It was
Oh, I got
this is
chills.
epic.
That was
Ooh, yeah.
epic.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be even more epic if it really is going to be like Johnny and Daniel versus like Kreese and Terry Silva.
That'd be
Oh,
amazing.
2v2, eh? Oh.
Is this
That would
is this the last season? Did they say, or is it's just because I know season 4, but I don't know if it's the last.
I
think
heard they were trying to go up to 6 seasons.
Oh, okay.
From what I heard, but I don't know if that's legit. But that's what
Oh,
I noticed. They
Mm.
say, oh, they're trying to go 6th season, but
Because
This
this
season.
third season is the first season that was just exclusively for Netflix.
that's right. Yes.
Mhm.
So I think they'll probably want more.
Because it
I
makes
think-
sense of yeah.
I think 5 or 6 would be good.
Well, Jackie Chan, J.D. Smith, and Hilary Swank. That's those in the next three seasons.
The next All Valley is in China.
Yay!
Yay!
And Jackie Chan will be there. Too. But I feel like they don't even need to do the other characters anymore too. Like it feels like they've done.
Yeah, they cover.
Yeah.
It'll be good enough to just have the same or
Yeah.
they have established characters now.
Mm,
Can't wait.
yeah, actually. Might be a
Unless
while
Mr.
though.
Miyagi from the grave.
Probably next year, maybe. I don't know.
Because it took how long for season 2 to season 3? 2 years?
I think it was just well, because this one came out in New Year's, right? So
Yeah.
it's like
A yearish?
a year.
A little bit more than a year?
They already did a table read of the first app.
Season 4?
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, nice. Okay, maybe sooner than maybe.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, really excited for it.
Early next year. Because when did this gun come out? January.
January, like
Yeah, New Year's.
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah,
So if
around
it
New
came
Year's.
out January, then it's like
exactly a year.
exactly a year.
I think it was January 3rd that it came out. So it was a Saturday.
Oh.
I think like Matt.
Okay.
I didn't watch it when it came out, but I know I watched it like the whole like evening, all 10 episodes.
I binged in like 2 days, I think.
I binged the whole thing.
The whole day.
I heard Worth It Fridays is going to do a Netflix. I'm like, oh snap! What's the first Netflix? It's Cobra Kai. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch it. So it took me, I think, a week and a half.
Oh, for the
to
whole
make it
series.
Season 1, season 2, season 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I literally watched linearly. So
Nice.
Now
good,
you gotta watch
good.
the OG movies.
Yeah.
you know, it's
OG.
fun.
Try it out.
Yeah, okay.
We need like
I'll
a
try it out.
Netflix party one day. Just watch the old ones.
I actually haven't watched the Hillary Swank one.
Me neither. I just know she's in it.
It was
Oh, we need to
okay.
watch that.
I watched it recently actually. At least like maybe 2 months ago or something. It was okay.
I wonder if that was Mr. Miyagi's last movie.
I
When did he die?
think it was maybe.
I'm not sure.
I'll miss you, Mr. Miyagi.
They should hologram Mr. Miyagi.
He died in 2005.
Oh,
2005?
Wait, when did
Yeah.
the Hillary Swank one come out?
That was like 90 something, 94.
Okay, never mind. Then it's
Oh,
He died at 73. He was 73 when he died.
wow.
Next Karate Kid was like Hilary Swank's first movie.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, 94.
94.
My birth year.
94, eh?
You know what?
when was Kid 3? What year was that?
94.
The Karate Kid 3.
Karate Kid 3 was
89.
89.
What? Seriously? Wow, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a boomer movie.
Boomer.
Yeah,
Boomer movie.
I was 5 years old.
I wasn't even born.
Oh, I was not born either.
Everyone before 1990s got to enjoy the Karate Kid trilogy, while everyone past 1990s only got the Hillary Swank one.
Yeah.
And Jaden Smith.
And Jaden Smith.
Yeah. Jaden Smith. I was like 10 when it came out. Oh, not 10, no. I wasn't 10. I was like 14. 10.
But is that all we have to say for this? I think we're set, right?
So
Yeah.
we talked
Yeah.
about the fight, right? The fight in the house.
Fight of the House.
Yeah.
We did.
Firehouse.
And after.
Yeah,
Yep.
we talked about everything.
The soccer
Yep.
match.
Oh, yeah.
Kreese backstory.
Johnny's updating his Facebook profile to look more modern.
Oh, that's true.
That
yeah,
was
there's that scene. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Very
I was trying so
cool.
hard.
The angel pose.
Yeah.
So good. So
Sorry,
good.
sorry. Do I need more oil?
Yeah, more oil.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't talk about the one where the wife slapped Kreese.
Oh yeah, before.
Yeah, and like blamed her for
Amanda?
assaulting. Yeah.
And he got charged for assault.
Yeah.
And he had to file a
What a
charge.
guy.
Wow, so clever. He
restraining
filed
order.
first before Amanda did.
Yeah, this whole time he was striking first. He's like, yeah, hit me.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that Amanda was waiting for her husband to come back.
Yeah.
It is messed up though, right? Like it's so like not normal. And then it's just funny. But it's good though. It's good entertainment.
It is, yeah.
You need it.
Kreese is so
Yeah.
clever and evil.
Yep.
Because I think
Yeah.
like parents could like sue Miyagi-Do or like Cobra Kai when like all their kids are getting hurt. Like it's like
Yeah, that's why Aisha family left.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
too
true.
dangerous.
That's
that makes
true.
sense.
Yeah, Aisha's gone. Stingray's gone.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what
Stingray.
Stingray left too. His girlfriend like sued them. I think.
Stingray's girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking.
But I
hope
guess
they come
Stingray
back.
couldn't keep his security job at the school though, because I guess he technically beat up some kids, you know.
He was beating him all the time. Just like slamming.
He was beating underage, so I guess he might went to prison for that.
Okay.
Or
For sure.
yeah,
Oh man. But that like butt slam.
oh yeah, that butt slam. Dang. I think that's the time we got, guys. Just want to thank you, David, and Doug, for joining us for this special episode here. Talking about season 3. We're definitely looking forward for season 4, hopefully soon. I know we didn't talk every single part of Cobra Kai season 3 or season 2 or season 1, but that's our way to encourage you guys to watch the series because we think it's definitely worth it for your Friday. So if you definitely enjoy, yeah, totally worth it, right? Ooh, but you gotta watch season 1 first. Don't jump around, please. But if you definitely enjoyed this video, give us a like. That would definitely help us here to know that we're doing something interesting and entertaining for you guys. As well as click the notification bell where you can be the first person to know when we actually upload the video. As well as give us a subscription here. It's free of charge. There's no string attached. So if you can help us out, definitely subscribe and give us a good feedback. And as well as mention in the comments below if there's something you want to talk about or you want to share your thoughts about it. We all have different opinions. We like to hear about yours. So until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.
See ya. Quiet.